Hello everybody, this is another review courtesy of Music Addict Jane on WordPress. So this latest review is dealing with V Morgan is Dead. So basically the episodes start off with V Morgan herself finishing a task, and when she finishes the task of saving her sister Penny, she finally gets to have her own office shared with Andrew. So that's the greatest part of this episode because we get to learn her true self on how she's gonna save other people. And she goes on a review and she's maybe not so pleased, but she feels accomplished by it. She finally could give Jenna the token of appreciation of what she's done for her sister. And then we fast forward into another episode of V Morgan is Dead later on. And I feel like this episode is very interesting because it has to deal with a lot of introverted people and arts people. So how I figured this storyline is going is that she has to save a new character with the name I think is Charlie. I'll get my facts right later. But she has to save a new character, and so he's very introverted and he loves to draw. Unfortunately, he doesn't really share. So V Morgan herself is pretty much stuck with trying to figure out how she's going to save him. And the problem is that he doesn't want to share, and so she gets his drawings of how he's supposed to save him, but she doesn't know how. And she tries to open a conversation. She kind of does, and then later on, it ends up being pretty much dead weight again. For anybody that's watching the show, in order to get more conversation going without feeling awkward, talk about their artwork a lot more, and get to know them as a person. Maybe they won't open up so much right away, but if you get to know them and you be really, really nice, they'll get to share. And I feel like a lot of artistic people, whether you're a musician, actor, actress, or singer-songwriter, or even a drawer, sometimes we're a little bit introverted. It might not seem like that, but we are. So eventually you have to find a common interest in commonality. And I feel like this episode, she has to learn how to do that. And this is a tough assignment, second assignment for her. Benson is very, very impressed by her work. And I feel like she feels like she wants to give up, but she shouldn't. Benson believes in her, but she doesn't believe in herself. And so you have Andrew trying to help her as well. And later on in the other third episode that we get released before the Christmas season is V Morgan trying to figure out her new client's angle in terms of basically trying to save him. And so that's going to be difficult because she gets stopped in the alleyway by a guy. We don't know who it is, and he knows exactly who she is. So the question is, who is this guy, and what does it have to do with the new gentleman that she has to save, who also works at the tattoo shop? Spoiler alert. Sorry, I already spoiled it. And so I feel like we have to learn everything about, I think it's Charlie or Charles, something like that. And so her new client is very introvert, so she's got to learn how to save her. But we find this new gentleman character interfering with V Morgan, and we don't know why. I found these last few episodes very interesting because there's a lot of intrigue, a lot of mystery, a lot of introvert kind of feelings and stuff like that. And at this point, V Morgan wants to do better in terms of being a fixer, and it's really, really hard, and she's trying to be a good fixer, and she's at a crossroads. And I love these episodes because it gives an insight of how V Morgan will become a great fixer, either like Jenna or either like Andrew. So she'll be at the crossroads for a while. I can't wait to see what more episodes are going to come through into the new year. Maybe they'll release a little bit more later on. But I'm very, very excited because V Morgan is now on her second assignment, and hopefully that will accomplish something in the next few episodes, because I believe it's 20 episodes into the series. So I hope to see more, and very intrigued on how or who this guy is that V Morgan gets stopped by in the alleyway. And that's a lot of mystery to figure out. And I hope she could save the new client because it isn't working right now, but I hope to see more of it. And so continue on, V Morgan is Dead. I hope you like this review, and we'll see you more on the World Wide Web.